goat you like. I told you move like goat. So if I told you do this and you did it, man, I'm good with it because you did it on your own accord. I didn't force you. I didn't put a gun to them and say, hey, only do this. Nah. I mean, it just shows that she is boss lady. I'll call the shots and you guys take it. Simple. The big brain is here. It's the big brain is here. It's the big brain is here. It's the big.
They do not see me coming on this one. They cannot see me coming. Ladies and gentlemen, it's still the 2023 Big Break Moments Africa reunion. And of course, it's that time we start with matters of the heart. We talk about your sentimental prisons. Prisons, well, I mean, I can say that because, I'm single to stupor. I'm single, not married, searching, ready to mingle. I'm 22 with 20 years of experience. Well, I would say I don't look a day over 25 and I don't taste a day over 17. I don't know what 17-year-olds taste like. Just kidding. But you know what, guys? It's time to get down to business. Love is like war. Easy to begin, but very hard to end. And we saw that on the Big Break moment. Someone is laughing already. Daughter, I will come for you. Okay, I'm not coming for you yet. But then again, they say love is truly the master key to the gates of happiness. Some people found love. Some people were happy. Some people had to fight for love. Some people's loves were dashed on their faces. And some people got served breakfast, lunch, and dinner as a 7-course meal on the show back to back. Benny Max,
Sir.
Elizabeth whispered to me that she said severally on the show that the man sitting next to you, the Oyinbo Pepe, made moves on you. Like, I was trying to understand it. Was Kelechi after you for whatever reasons it was? But then the thing is, why didn't you consider the guy?
Okay, so let me come in here. Okay, so the first time we entered the house, I think we were both, but before we entered, we were relating very well. So I think that morning I was on my bed. Kelechi just came upstairs and he pecked me. And I'm this kind of person that you cannot do something to me without my permission. You must ask. So the way he did it was, to me, it was very, very disrespecting and wrong. Like, I was not expecting it. I just felt like, and again, I felt like his content, like he was trying to create something. Highlight. So I told him, politely, what was this? I don't like it. He was trying to give me, when you're trying to defend yourself in the wrong way, waiting. They tried to borrow for me, I'm going to change them for you. Now look, I said, guy, I don't understand. I was like, waiting up, if I do it, now I was actually expecting, that was really wrong, because what I was expecting from him was, I'm sorry, and I just closed it off. But so with the way he was now reacting, he was trying to give me that bold, so I actually followed him. I followed him downstairs. I was like, this guy doesn't know me. No. Like, guy, what's up? So people in the house, the dream mates, they didn't know what happened. Well, actually, I even made a statement. I was like, if you should try it again, I will slap you. It's just like when a guy touches you in a place where you don't inappropriately, and you tell him don't do that, and he tells you, hey, if I do it, what's up? I was not like, okay, you trying to protect yourself. You tell him, if you do it again, I'm going to slap you. So the way he was talking, I was like, if you do it again, he said, I will do it, I will do it. So that really got me pissed off. So that was the first, and it made the housemates saw me in a way. Most of them didn't know what's up. Like, especially Blessing, just here, slap. Why you go toxic or snap her? I'm like, this girl, what's going on? Even most of them, I think from there, they were seeing me as a fighter. It actually started from there because I actually expressed myself, and I still don't care. I can express myself anywhere, in as much as I know what I am doing. I can't just talk. There's this saying, if you find, I don't want wahala, but if you bring wahala, no wahala. So period. To you.
Kelechi, if Kelechi was to take permission to peck you now, would it still be allowed?
No.
Okay. Kelechi, I'm coming to you right now. I was trying to understand this dynamic, but she shed light on it. I want your take on this. Then also, there was no denying the fact that there was a sizzling, oven fresh, very hot chemistry and synergy between yourself and DOTAR, Madam Daughter. How did that even start? But I want your take first on what Benny Max just said and how you can describe your dynamic with Daughter.
Okay, so like she said, we were friendly before we go into the house. So I felt like, okay, we are that, we are communicating. So the peck I gave her was just like a friendly kiss, a friendly peck on the cheek. And she reacted. It's not about what she said, but how she said it. It threw me off guard. Of course I did something wrong, right? I mean, but the way you said it is actually disrespectful. I mean, I didn't see giving her a peck to be disrespectful, but because from where she comes from, you get, because we are
like you slightly crossed the line.
exactly. So I mean, the way she even said it, the way she presented it, threw me off. Like, so I'm like, she was like, "Who the fuck are you?" Then trying to create scene for the whole house to see that yes, like, so I Kelechi did something wrong, you know. I'm like, the whole house got to hear about what happened. You get on the other side, and then the next thing is, I will slap you. Okay, why? What, at that point, why should I?
No, I did not tell you I was going to slap you. You told me that you would do it again.
Because of the way.
I know they meant. I can't just tell you I will slap you now. Why would I tell you I will slap you for no reason? No,
So his response triggered you.
Exactly. He said I will do it. Yeah, what's there if I do it again? And you cannot tell a girl you said something about disrespect. You can't tell a girl that you are going to, like, you want to peck her, like, you're going to do it again. Like, I see that as disrespect. Because, and to me, I actually looked, that was how I even, like, can't rate this guy again, because I expected better. Based on how he carried himself. I like guys that, like, carry themselves well. Like, you ask for it. That shows that you're a man. You should ask for it. So don't just come. You feel all girls are loose. I mean, I'm not loose. Like, I'm a very, like, disciplined person. Like, I can be blunt if I want to, I can be. So you have to ask me. But still, even if you ask, I would have still said no. But still.
Okay, Kelechi, what's your take on that? Was it this peck in question? Because this peck is...
It was just
it's garnering and what...
Was
it a reflex action, or was it something that you said, oh, I just want to, like, show how affectionate I am towards her?
How friendly you are with someone.
Yeah.
You get, and
we're not friendly. We're friendly
okay, so
with each other, but we're not friendly.
It was misconstrued.
Wow. Yes. Yes, that, like, I don't get. So are you trying to say that you kiss your female friends? You just see, we are different people. Yeah, we should come on to understand this. Yeah, you cannot meet people that you don't know from anywhere. We're just even meeting, like, we don't know each other, and you feel because we are relating, we are friendly with each other, you should come and beg me. I don't like it. You can't force me to like it. He might have done that to his female friends. I don't care. I don't know them. But you can't do it to me. And I spoke to him, to be honest, I actually spoke to him politely. I was like,
no, you did not. Because if she had, of course, I'll be remorseful.
I said this thing. Okay, I said this thing too. I don't know.
The way she said it.
I told her. I said,
I'm like, okay, yes, I know I'm wrong, right? But the way you're saying it is not like taking me off guard.
Kelechi, you never said you're wrong. Come on, you were going downstairs. Like, I had to follow you. Like, I followed you because I'm like, this guy disgraced me. Like, the way he spoke to me, like, I followed you downstairs. Some persons, if we can all testify to it, like, you guys heard my voice. I had to follow him downstairs. I'm like, and most of them didn't even know what's up. Like, they were just concluding. And I hate when people don't, you just talk. It was even later, even Holy, and I told her about it. Okay, now, after everything, why I say it was a strategy, like, he knew what he was doing. After everything, he wanted to start with me. He now had to move to someone else because Benny Marks no give him the way. Like, I can actually count most of the guys. Like, do you understand? Like, most of the guys that, okay, they were coming. Of course, I don't need to say it. I don't know to. Let me say I don't know if I should use I don't want to use the word expression. I don't know what to use. Aura would not allow them even come close because they're like, this one. It's not about, I don't want to look down on anybody. I'm not looking down on anybody. Based on, okay, let me just leave that part. But Kelechi actually moved to someone else. From even that person, he moved to before he even came to daughter. He even came to Goya. Like, I can count several people. Like, I felt that was his strategy. And I'm very sensitive. Like, I dey observe, I dey watch. That's why most times when I'm relating, when I'm trying to, like, express myself, I don't already say, and whatsoever I sense is actually true. Like, I'm not trying to claim that. So what he did, he can actually say what he wants to say, like, paint it in a way. But even if he paints whatsoever he wants to paint, me, I don't like it. And no guy will just come and peck me. Like, people, like, do you know how people actually, like, carry themselves in a way? Like, there are some people that their body is so sensitive. Like, you can just do something to them. Like, they don't, do you understand? My reaction, like, you don't know, okay, what would have happened? And I just reacted, and you're angry. Come on, guy.
Kelechi. Okay. Whilst we're trying to solve this ministry, I think I will just throw it back to what I asked you about your dynamic with daughter. You know, because it was so obvious you guys had like this sizzling chemistry and synergy. You know, how did that start?
Okay, so Dotun is someone that actually cares about my well-being. You know, she from the onset. You know, when I saw her the first time, it was like, how will I put this? I didn't stress much.
Okay.
I didn't stress much because we understood ourselves from the on-go.
Get-go.
Yeah. So, you know, we had a little communication and we took from there. And despite we are all in the house, so anything anyone does now is like a content.
I got you. Highlights.
It's like content, and everyone is like being defensive about whatever they do. You will know the real you after the house. I feel that's why she is reacting that way, because she felt like it was content I was trying to give, right? But this is me. I know it's not every like female that is meant to be kissed, but when I'm like, there's this kind of like closure. If I have with you, I'll know that okay, yeah, we should be comfortable. We should be comfortable. It's not like there's something serious after that. Pecking someone is like, okay, take care of yourself. You know, I'm here for you if you get. What
happened to English?
You get. So like kisses in the faces have different meanings. Yeah. You get. So that's, I mean, I didn't kiss her in the forehead because I don't adore her. I kissed her in the cheek because I care for you. You understand? And that's what I meant. And she didn't understand it. It's not my fault. She needs to go out learning. You get. So daughter, she was the person that cares about my well-being. You know, she comes around and, you know, calms me down, like talks to me. We have this communication, and it didn't just end there. It continued after the house. You know, she kept sending me stuff like how to, you know, improve myself in the tech wise based on, you know, computer science, what I read. And that's when I knew that, okay, yeah, she is really someone that, you know, that'll always be there for me. So, yeah.
Okay, so you're not trying to say that I'm Wait, Kelechi, I want to understand something. There's something you just said that I don't understand it, and it's very, very funny. Like, it's my own problem not to understand that you came to peck me. Like, am I those girls? Like, do you think it's all anyhow kind of... Do you understand? Like, am I those girls that you just go and kiss or you will peck? Even if you touch me like this, I will react. In as much as I don't give you that permission, please, I'm not here to, you know, but see, I go still talk with and I won't talk. Please, if you're actually talking to me, like, don't just recall, like, you're going, I know we're talking, we're actually going back on what happened. That is the same way. That's what I'm actually trying to explain. He's even still claiming rights. Like, to me, he is actually claiming rights. Like, he's still feeling like, what is there is just a peg. What do you mean? Like, what the fuck? Which one is just a peg? Do you think it's all girls that is going to take that? Like, if some person actually siding this, that I see them as being cheap. Fine, we know that some pegs. Wow. Let me finish. Yes, please. Yes, I know that there's some peg that's about friendship.
That's very, very wrong.
No, don't worry. Let's
Wait.
Yes, let me. Yes.
Wait. I have to cut her short here.
Feel free.
I feel like it depends. All these things we're saying is because we are born in a nation where love is not expressed. Yes. Let me just take that. It comes from your background. Kisses might mean many things. It's a kind of gesture. Yeah. People meet. Okay, let's take for instance. I watch in movies in France, for instance. People peck people. That's a kind of gesture. Maybe his background, he was shown so much love that okay, if I peck this person, and as I said, kisses means a lot of. It doesn't mean that the person that he's reciprocating it to is cheap or loose or anything. Somebody pecking you. I know one time I pecked Polian. I don't know if you can remember. It's a kind of gesture. I've done it to Victorines before. It's a kind of gesture. Guy, what's up? It's like you are expressing your inner feeling. Not really in the sense of maybe you are having
a sexual something.
No,
Daughter, you're getting this from that is you. That is Kelechi.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. That you seeing it, both of you are trying to they are contradicting each other. He, from his own perspective, understands this in a very, very different way. But Benny Max understands in a very, very different way. Yeah. So I feel like both of you have to come to them that, okay, you understood, Kelechi understood Benny Max understood Kelechi. Besides, the show has ended. Everybody moves on with their separate
I'm not trying to draw this. I'm not trying to make it long. The only thing I would have actually let this slide if Kelechi apologized. He did not apologize. He even sounded rudely, and which was actually wrong. Okay. And that was what made me told him that. I told him, I said I was going to slap you like if you do it again, because you're telling me that to my face. You told me to my face that, hey, what's there? It was giving me this Agbero vibes, like it was, waiting the day, by do it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I had to follow him down and say, Oga, if you should try it again, I will slap you. And I meant it. If he had, I would have done that, because it's not making sense. I know we are different people. I don't know, and I don't even care. Like, I know we are different people. You might like it, but please, I don't.
But you so if you like,
no, okay, I will take, yes, okay, let me not take
the other girls lose because they actually.
I don't know if did I say some girls or I said other. Okay, I said other girls.
He said he left you. He moved on to Holy and daughter. So you're making it look like she's.
Yes, I said like accepting. I'm not actually wrong.
Means she's
wait,
loose.
Let me explain. So let me explain something. I'm not wrong with what I said. I don't know about how you guys like observe
just
everything.
Said it. You should say sorry too.
Calm down, chill, relax. I'm not done. Like, I'm not saying that you are cheap or you are cheap. It's a strategy. I don't know about you. I'm just saying, like, from me to the next person, I can remember, I don't know if he wanted to try it with Holian. I don't know. But there is something that actually happened in a way. There's something that happened in a way. If you are actually saying what you're saying because you're his friend, and I don't care, like you're free.
We're not really close,
calm down. Let me talk, because you always there. Now even you open when they talk that they slap. Be calming down, relax,
calm down.
You judge. What I was even saying is from me to Holian, from Holian to I don't know if it's before daughter before Holian. Yeah, he got close to daughter. Of course, she's nice. Of course, daughter is a nice person. I don't know their friendship whatsoever. But what I'm just saying is that we're a different person. And bless him, please. If I'm talking, because I'm actually going to even come for you because I have a lot to say to you.
Okay.
If I'm talking, please don't cut me short.
I'm not going to cut you short. If you
I'm not saying I didn't mention you. I didn't.
You called my name. You said
I didn't tell you.
That day
calm down. Let me talk.
I
never said blessing you are cheap. You never heard me say
I didn't
so.
say you.
You said I said
other girls from Holian to daughter.
I said, are you kidding me? Of course, but that was true.
You said
Kelechi moved around.
You should understand yourself. Filter your words before you speak. You don't just.
Kelechi moved around. I'm not actually wrong. I'm saying the truth. If you didn't know, other people
moved around because she embraced him.
Accept him. So I did not actually give that flag. So he had to move to the next person that accepted. And daughter actually before Uncle Norman now. So daughter gave him that hand. I was actually in good terms with him because we were still even relating after. Even what is her name? Even Stasi Pop too. He's even in the picture. Because of Kelechi said, like she was even thinking because she felt like Kelechi liked me. And she was thinking that okay, for me, I'm not reason for that part, I'm not even reason. I just liked him for friendship's sake. And she even said something to me that was even wrong because of Kelechi. Like, even when I even left, like, I watched the video and some other person saw the video, like, are you kidding me? I just, they laugh. So please, and there's some things you even said, you were even siding. That was the day that Wale and Wale said something. I don't know if it was that I said I was going to slap you. Since then, Smith, even you, Wale carried up for head.
No, see what happened. See what happened.
Okay, bless him.
Can I say something?
See what happened.
I think that we are all missing the point here. And why I say so is because we should listen to the story in context. And that's why I choose not to interfere or interject, because I wanted to actually listen to what happened. And this is what she's trying to say for me. I'm going to come from the two parties. What she's trying to say is that they were just 2 days into the house. They were not close like that, even if that was to happen. One, like, the relationship hasn't grown to that extent. Gotcha. We are all talking subjectively. Let's be objective in this kind of... Can I talk? That's right. No, I didn't say you have issues with her. Calm down now. I didn't say you have issues with her. We're talking subjectively here, but let's be objective about it. If I was the one in 2 days, you just want to peck me, if you work, even if however it wants to look like, it can't work. Like, let's be very objective about this. She said it was 2 days into the house and he tried to peck her. To her, it didn't make sense. It wasn't part of our culture. You spoke about outside country. The context here is Nigeria. The context here is the big break moment. The context here is Benny Max. That's the person. We are different people with different temperaments. That's her temperament. That's her character. She does not like it. But now, wait. I'm coming somewhere. Wait, I'm coming somewhere, please. Okay. Allow me land. That's why I say let's listen. Because at the end of the day, we are not listening. We just want to talk. Now, this is Kelechi. This is what he understands love to be. This is how he understands to approach people. I don't know from the ideology if he was trying to create content. I don't know if it was a strategy. I'm talking from what I understand. Yes. He wanted to be affectionate. Okay, I don't try to talk to this girl yesterday. Today will be good time to recreate a moment or something like that. And that went wrong. At the end of the day, probably the way she approached him, because I was not there, from his context, this is what he said. And that's why I'm using them and I'm quoting their words. He said she sounded rude to him. And then that made him not to say sorry. But two wrongs does not make it right. So at the end of this day, this is a misunderstanding. So it's impossible for a misunderstanding to happen and one person has the fault. It goes two ways. Somebody might have the higher fault and the other person might have the lower fault. But at the end of the day, we should understand this whole story in context. What she was looking for was an apology. What she was looking for was somebody to come to him in a manly manner and understand that, yeah, I'm a guy.
I don't really have issues with both of them, the kissing, whatever relationship they had. I was in the parlor that day with boss lady.
But like, she making the same.
No, she called my name, so that's I want to talk something. I want to say something about it.
Happened with me. I don't know the day it took place, but he tried to peck me as well. But I was fast enough to like, what is this, bro? And then he just pulled away. He shied away. When he saw my reaction, he was like, okay, she's not cool with it, so maybe I should not proceed with her. And now I choose to just understand that, okay, this is how he wants to express himself to me, and I'm not ready for it. So I don't know why Benny Max is not letting go. Benny Max, I want you to actually let go and understand.
And just also add to that, prior to that time, she didn't really understand. Prior to that time, she really didn't understand, okay, probably who Kelechi was. So if it was much later in the show he did that, I probably think she won't have that reaction. Why I said so, because much later in the show, Joel was pecking everybody on the knee, neck, ankle, like anywhere, he will peck you. And because everybody knew that, okay, this guy was here to have fun, play, and be a joker in that context, we have understood him. Like, that's 2 to 1 week into the show. But happening 2 days is sudden if we say the honest truth.
Okay, Blessing, I know you have a lot to say right now because your name was mentioned severally. I mean, what would you like to get off your chest?
Okay, so about what she said, I like going through corners and all that. I was actually in the parlor with Boss Lady and Joel that day. And then I saw both of them coming down the stairs and she was like, if you do that again, I will slap you. And then both of them were just exchanging words. He didn't really say much. You know, now ladies, so we're like, I'm waiting to happen. Benny Mans, don't start again. No. I said it. I was like, waiting to happen. This Benny Mans, waiting this guy's way, one slapper. I didn't really know what happened. Okay. So they were just exchanging words. And then I think Joel Jones and some other persons went to separate them and all that. So it was after that day when we had a small meeting in the house. She now came up and said, this is what happened. And I apologized. We said we're sorry. Because we misinterpreted the whole thing that she wanted to slap a guy. Why would she want to do that? That day.
And since then, you guys gave me an image. Because you always know, there was that I corrected you. I told you, you said, when he marks the fighter, I looked at you, I'm like, are you guys kidding me? Like, you don't know me from anywhere, I don't know you. I know the fight, I know the truth.
I'm not saying they fight.
No, you said when you said that thing, and if I reacted to that stuff now, people will be like, why is she talking? When I entered the house, let me say this, okay. When I entered the house, the energy, I have high energy here with people that's why I said I'm very sensitive. If your energy vibes with mine, I relate with you purely. But if I see that you don't like me, I drop. I give you space. I stay on my own lane to avoid any corner. So that was what happened in the house because I already have that, like, my vibe came down due to what happened the first week, second week, third week. And that was it. So you now coming to, you were saying, even when Smith came, even Wallet to give me like that, like any small thing, we are gisting, like while everybody's talking in the parlor, we will say, Benny Max, if it was you.
But you know, so they call other person's name too.
No. See, that's let me tell you, it was a competition, right? Let me tell you something. I have an image outside.
Everybody.
Let me tell you. Don't say everyone.
No, they called.
Let me tell you something.
They also called some person some other names.
No, they didn't call it. Don't say that. I'm trying to tell you the image. What I'm saying, I'm just telling you. There was an image, and which I don't even care. And that image, you kept saying it. I can mention how many of you that say I don't care because
I kept saying it even when you told me not to.
Yes. Because even the day you called me, you said we're on the bed. You said I'm your friend. You said, Benny Mas, you know I got you. I told you to your face. You were not friends.
And I said it's okay.
You didn't say. If you don't. No, that was not what you said. You were still.
It was not even you.
I said it. Gift was there. I said it. I told you we are not friends because of this is how your attitude. I liked you. Like as like a normal person, because she's this kind of person that I felt like I could like relate with, apart from Olian, because Olian was the first person that we're still friends. Then I saw Blessing as that when I start seeing some, she goes here, she talks, she goes here, and I don't like that kind of, so I told her to her face. Everybody was saying, we are not friends. I told you to your face, and that's the same thing we're doing. So since then, I noticed that if we're just sitting there and talking, she just want to say something. That's like a provocation. Benny Man's fight.
So I think you started having that
ideology
and all those stuff that about me because of the conclusion I had between the both of you.
And you also put me in because of Smith. Like a lot of things actually happened in the house because she liked Smith.
I like you said you just said something now. Blessing, I was going to get to the matter of yourself and Smith, the dynamic. But first we have to address this. I liked your take on this. Benny Max, on behalf of the Big Break Moment Africa and my single self, we apologize. Yes. And to Kelechi as well. If Kelechi's intentions were also misunderstood as well, Kelechi, we do apologize. I felt like it kind of stretched out of hand. Tempers were flared, and everyone reacted differently. So whatever the case might be, I want us to bury this because, this is a new dispensation. And as Holian said, she wants you to let go. I understand how you're wired. I know you're sensitive. And I know when you say it, when you get it out, when you get it off your chest, you process it well and be like, okay, you know what? Make I forgive you. They say you wash the pants. You wash her pants.
I don't see washing of pants.
Because only damaged people will think that I beg, I don't want to wash this girl on this or something, but he's not a damaged guy.
The big brain.